While Wilson's signature shoes collect dust on bargain bin shelves, something extraordinary is happening at Nike headquarters. CaitlinClark has essentially moved in, turning the campus into her personal playground. The swoosh is pouring unprecedented resources into her upcoming 2026 signature release, complete with technology she claims will surpass anything they've ever created. Meanwhile, Wilson's marketing campaign has been completely dropped. What's really behind how Clark dethroned Wilson, and why Nike bet everything on the wrong horse initially? Are you excited for Caitlin's signature show? Let me know down in the comments below. Walking through Nike headquarters feels like entering CaitlinClark's personal empire. The swoosh has completely redesigned their Beaverton campus around one player. Her face greets you at every entrance. The From Anywhere campaign covers entire building walls. Security guards wear Clark jerseys instead of standard Nike uniforms. Nike gave Clark something no WNBA player has ever received: total creative control over their headquarters experience. She walks these halls like she owns them. Executives clear their schedules when Clark visits. Design teams drop everything to show her prototype sketches. The cafeteria even serves her favorite Iowa foods during her extended stays.
I don't have a problem with the WNBA players asking for a raise. The WNBA is on a hot streak. I don't care about the previous 24, 25 years. As an investment, it's starting to pay off. And so this week they wore T-shirts saying, making a statement, you better pay us. But instead of just leaving it at that, a Kelsey Plum for LA had to take a dig at CaitlinClark.
The two interlocking CC logo dominates every space you enter. Employee break rooms feature Clark highlight reels on loop. Executive boardrooms display her shooting charts instead of typical Nike marketing materials. Even the parking garage displays giant Clark murals. Her branding reaches into spaces where Nike traditionally keeps things corporate and sterile. Nike assembled an all-star roster for Clark's promotional campaigns. Travis Kelce appears in her commercials. Jason Kelce films content with her during Fever games. Travis Scott designed custom Clark merchandise. Michael Che writes comedy sketches featuring her shooting skills. These partnerships cost Nike millions while showcasing their massive investment in her brand. Wilson's presence has been completely erased from Nike headquarters. Her posters disappeared overnight. Marketing materials featuring Wilson got removed from display cases. Conference rooms that once showcased her achievements now highlight Clark's statistics. Nike employees confirmed they received orders to replace all Wilson materials with Clark content.
The news? Because NBA stars, there's a lot of them, and they move the needle. The WNBA stars, well, there's one that moves the needle. And here's the other thing to remember. CaitlinClark's already rich. She made $11 million this year alone in endorsements off the court. So regardless of how these negotiations go, she's set. Nobody else is, right? So I think they deserve a big raise, maybe not 50% a raise. I think you deserve more than 9%.
Clark's team practically lives at Nike headquarters now. Her representatives attend daily design meetings. Her personal trainer uses Nike's fitness facilities. Her shooting coach works with Nike engineers to analyze her form. They've established a permanent workspace on the executive floor. Other Nike athletes get scheduled visits while Clark comes and goes freely. The building's transformation sends a clear message about Nike's priorities. Clark's signature shoe prototypes fill the design lab. Her color preferences influence Nike's entire women's basketball line. The company cafeteria stocks her preferred pre-game snacks. Meeting rooms get renamed after her college achievements. Nike executives treat Clark like basketball royalty. During her visits, they provide private tours of restricted areas. She gets first access to new technology, developments, design teams present, concepts exclusively to her before, showing other athletes. The company president walks her through facility upgrades.
Really thankful for, the training staff and player development and everybody that has kind of been there with me. They haven't taken a break either because they invest a lot of time and they want me to be successful. So I think for myself, like it's not proving it to yourself again, but it's just that feeling. And I think it just made me smile quite a bit. Like I really did kind of feel like myself out there and just continuing to get my lungs back. But I felt like I was moving really well. So it was
Wilson's former spaces now serve Clark's growing empire. Her old design consultation room became Clark's private studio. Wilson's promotional photo gallery transformed into Clark's achievement timeline. Even Wilson's reserved parking spot got reassigned to Clark's team. Nike made their choice crystal clear through this headquarters takeover. Clark owns every inch of their campus while Wilson's legacy gets systematically removed. The building itself tells the story of Nike's shifting priorities. This physical transformation represents something much bigger happening with their signature shoe campaigns. For CaitlinClark to be back at the Nike headquarters is legendary, bro. I just gotta be honest. Nike has definitely had their share of not doing nothing for CaitlinClark. I'll be one of the first people to tell y'all I feel as if CaitlinClark, well, at first I thought CaitlinClark wasn't getting the Nike treatment, but it looked like she really is. Walk into any major sporting goods store and you'll find A.A. Wilson's signature shoes marked down to embarrassing prices. Foot Locker has them sitting in clearance sections. Geek sporting goods move them to bargain bins near the back of stores. These shoes launched with fanfare months ago, but nobody wants them. Wilson's signature line carries price tags slashed by 50% or more. Stores can't move inventory even at these rock-bottom prices. The shoes that Nike expected to dominate women's basketball now collect dust next to discontinued models from forgotten players. Retail managers report Wilson's shoes as some of their worst performing basketball footwear in recent memory.
And they suddenly in camp went, oh, we just found a new number one receiver. He's better than Cooper Kupp. They didn't fight it. Did you think when you watched Tom Brady at the Combine, that looked like the GOAT? They had just signed Drew Bledsoe to a $103 million contract. That was a lot of money back then. And then a year in, they're like, we're going to go with Brady. They didn't fight it.
Let's be real about what this ranking
Fight it. When Puka Nacua went in the 5th round of the Rams,
Nike pulled all advertising support from Wilson's campaign weeks ago. Her commercials disappeared from television. Social media promotion stopped completely. The company shifted every marketing dollar away from her signature line. Wilson's shoes now sell themselves without any promotional backing from the swoosh. Store employees confirm they receive weekly instructions to discount Wilson's inventory further. Regional managers want floor space cleared for upcoming releases. Wilson's shoes occupy premium real estate that retailers need for products that actually sell. Some locations moved her entire signature collection to outlet sections permanently. Industry sources reveal Wilson's sales numbers fell so far below projections that Nike executives question future releases. Her signature line generated less revenue in 6 months than typical Nike basketball shoes produce in 6 weeks. The company invested millions in Wilson's brand only to watch it crash spectacularly in retail environments.